Hello, my friends. We're going to continue our discussion on A Course in Miracles, and we're also going to keep it rather spontaneous. The past few weeks, I've been picking a particular topic from the text or from a lesson and talking about that. And I love doing that, but I also love seeing what's going to happen to just wing it. And with that, right when I was getting ready to hit that record button, I started thinking about one of my favorite aspects of the Course. Choose once again. How we are not limited ever by anything that we've chosen, because we can choose once again. If you've lost your temper, if you run out of patience, if you've done an unkind act, if you lie, if you've stolen, if whatever, choose once again. As simple as that. You're not bound to the past. One of my favorite lines of the Course in Miracles is the one holy true thing that one can say about the past is that it's not here. That is the one holy true thing that we can say about the past. It's not here, except in a thought. Do you want to be free? Do you want to be free from psychological suffering? Then just realize no big act, no big ritual, no price to pay for forgiveness. It's all just a realization that right now you're already free of the past because it doesn't exist. It's not here. That's the basis of forgiveness. All the grudges, all the resentments, all the judgments that we are basing our non-forgiving attitude on is simply a thought based upon the past. Now, does that mean that we don't hold people responsible? No, of course not. We can forgive and still hold someone responsible. We can forgive and still be mindful of the fact that this person, this event, this situation still has the capacity to harm. Just because we're forgiven doesn't mean that we've lost our knowledge or our wisdom. Now we have forgiveness, we have freedom, we have love, and we have knowledge. It's a pretty great combination. And knowing that, we can choose once again. We can act differently in any situation than we've ever done before. Right now, we can choose once again. Now, here are the two choices as presented by A Course in Miracles. That we can choose the ego, which is always wrong. Now, here's why the ego is always wrong. The ego is a concept of who we think we are. It's not who we truly are. So as a concept, it's not real. It's illusory. So how could it ever be right? How can illusion ever be right? The other choice that we can make is the choice of spirit. Language of the Course says the choice of the Holy Spirit. If you don't like the language of the Course, if it's too Christian in nature, one, consider that Course in Miracles actually has more in common with Buddhist psychology as well as yogic Vedic thought than it does with Christianity as we know it. And the language, it's just language. Just the way it was written, it's not the actuality. So I like Holy Spirit. Knowing that I can choose the Holy Spirit any moment over the voice of the ego, which is always wrong. Back to the subject at hand. I bet you thought that I forgot. Choose once again. 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, I'm going to cut myself a break. 8 times out of 10 these days, I choose the ego. Those other 2 times, I choose the Holy Spirit, and my life is blessed when I do. And I can choose once again, because I know that now. I know that I choose, I make a mistake, but I can choose again. And in that way, I navigate through my life with a great amount of joy, a great amount of happiness, and a heart full of love. I wish that for you as well, my friends. Take care.